Welcome to Siana TV. You are watching from Siana Central, hosted by Awful Steve and Empress Mawusi. Siana, helping build Everland. Welcome to Ceana TV. You are watching from Ceana Central, hosted by Steve and Empress Mawusi. Ceana, helping build Everland.
Welcome to Siana Central. A mado wizon tohia dene amashiama. Miawe vedwagbe inchoma le Dallas. Ega vivinami pa egba miga hoshi. Ne egba miajo enyadeka alo evadome. Bakle miapa amatohiado. Hekenye. In Chomai me the Dallas ami vedako abna me elect the new executives abna miapa nunola nenye shimenola na Siana me ve elect in Choma menye yi de kayo bakle yapa executives eta egba minya majoge ple miapa president the newly elected president afo Mr. William KUMAH bakle yaba ashi look at ashi Georgia look at yaba vice hey Kenya Mrs. Penny AKPENE ametepe it amado ways on ami Marku maklami ba egba mi hoshi menya nyere kayo abale ke mi wone koshirasha koshida mi ho mi take break viare kakagba ga Georgie number Nyapa Velia, Hekeva Hoshi Lashinye. For the first time, Mia Domanoga as the PRO. Nyankwenye a full Steve. Kat Madeson. Marku me make sure that Mia may not meshama because Egbaba wana and yet wana talk here then ton. Kamadeson. No ma yide Chicago, the Windy City. Nemia Bekbe. We have a newly elected public relations officer for Ceana. Mama Saduji, Hekamiga Yanaba, Empress Mawusi. Let's welcome the one and only, the newly elected PRO. Mama Saduji, Marakuleke.
Akpano lo Steve Akpano. Oh, Ghana nyeta gata temindia. Oh, nyalo
Madam PRO. Madam PRO.
Leki ofona owe ba odo incholo.
Oh, inchovedo yakata kwilo, yakata
kwilo. We are some of us are still recovering.
Congratulations. Congratulations on your successful election.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
Nasala planu pola modo zona mi cover Ceana Central G. Abi ale mi Ceana inchomi is Ceana miva dakola fima and nyenye miapa new PRO na Ceana fia akpana mi miawe bona dog mi kpashire onye miakata miako Ceana ponko akodo higher heights afieka mie bubo miatiando egba mama gado izona mi cover Ceana Central G enye oyona be mama seduji enye ganye Empress Mawusi enye ganye tugbozuku mianto minya ene moko dabadareji ala black odalako nyamate no gbogbomo kaka Mauba manuvavata I make it through every data. I'll continue doing it. Tugbana na makolema agbanya amanugbafa nukaka blav le akpev bla akpe blav atoliagbe agbanya memiragbe I'm getting better with the dates hopefully agba amotohearo miado manogaga ke afimia na ova mojide madakuku mi ma wonana amashiama agba atotoga badanya perfect da chiena eyata mi ma wonana amashiama de na amona ba popofu da fia no woko miaga trova miga kashi moyo will be right back. Welcome to Ceana TV. You are watching from Ceana Central, hosted by Steve and Empress Mawusi. Ceana, helping build Everland. Welcome to Siana TV. You are watching from Siana Central, hosted by Steve and Empress Mawusi. Siana, helping build Everland.
Yo, ka ahodo dio namilo.
Aho.
Yo, ka anukpala wa plenya sala ka miagado wezoto ya da nami. Minto ani no mama said you have ya ka anuku wala do ko ka abala ka gablada do ba.
Ela va ma bladom he. Ela ma.
Ya ba.
Hey, ontonya.
Yo, ka aba agba amatokia do la mia do made ka marku mado afia mi na mia ayida wana jia mia pa mia ba ma tokia wa.
Nyasala klon kpola miako wana ko ije mianto minyaba time is fast spent yamanya leko hama blogger ba me oga kare mia yo mia do wezona mia pa president ye ka jere kan ton very nice guy, very soft spoken, but that doesn't matter but any president to mi wo ge mi gbonanya ba nyi o laba Siana kwata doji nyi o laba wodi agba mi ba mi abie ta na nya wonado nyado le mi ashi mi ba yo bie ha de bara kuku mi je dada de platform aji na mi ahli ta fifi life ya mi pa shiklim de na ma do we zona Mr. William KUMAH. Maroko mi shi akpene. Oh, ofo William de.
Malafielo.
Oh,
good.
Oh, Emma. Oh, nice guy. Charlie, you be nice guy before, Charlie. Where's on cover Siana Central? Where's on lo? Marakuku, Alpha Steve, can you take over from me?
Yo, Mr. President, Marku abaleke mama saduki agble na Marku miado wezono. Leke Marku mi force sia, leke nye Atlanta.
Mauta minha fome, a cara de minha honra minha fome, mau para uma outra, me chama da Atlanta, agora como que uma olho me.
Yo, mi force sia. George na mi ba mi miashio ye echo de miang yeta mi adakpe no. Kaka manya ba manya wo de ka ye zozo magba lo ma wo de ka gada mi adoma India lo ndokuchi o de ka marko ka mi abia mo na mi atu akpe o fa la kan ba achi just yo yo ne o vice la ko yo ne la fa goma vice la ko yo ne agba
Barang alo ati
to okay. Yo ka wo kpadang to ka marku mi akpe ha nye enyo no zazia de ka jetugba la ka gbagbe marku ka mi ayide Washington DC, the national capital na mi ave Mrs. Penny AKPENE Ametefe. Mrs. Ametefe marku leke. Wentema. Marku wentema. Ba wo Micah, emi won kosomo lo Marco Checo Micah. Emi wo audio asamo. Still emi wo audio, yeah. Yo, da kwene Citrom yeva audio okay ka mi ayiji ka Mr. President Marco ka Wezo while Wovaita is working on her audio. Marco, your open remarks.
Akpe no for Steve Sister Mawusi Siana PR akpena miapa Vice President ha ya kafi mia adze wona ogoma mado taflache ba mia dada ama kru agbe nya la peki jake ta ma ada kukuna hamagodo ba nyacho Yepalmo Adashina Yahuwah. A moment of silence in honor of Mrs. Patience Anyunam Ama Oklu. And I'll talk a little bit about her before we proceed. But a moment of silence, please. May her soul rest in perfect peace. Nyada Dama Oklu Domahi Magarama Jeshiu Gaka la Siana pa Dodo Goma Anya Amatohi Ada na Nyapa Haboboya Ano Southern California to Habobo Wawedo Habobo Madunkwaji in 2000 Maira Nyapa convention Ika host Wawe a host me a home Ladanya. So she's being a strong member of this organization from the formidable days. She's been at one time also the president for Ceana in the olden setup. She has been a president for this organization from 1999 to 2000 under the then rotational system that we had. I love April Amamavako. Ulaji work like ho antoywe. Ko agba yinya adigbala pa. Ahimye wona woma nyako anu badumra apomata. Nanamake mahio na dongo na mi atruma gbala miagbo nyeglon ho palu bora ho ashima akbenami.
Akpe garden onukua bakple agbedodora ga ke do de dama bakple mia novio kata magale mia doma mi takpe overlumo na jijo le chipapama ka ma ku mia kpoba mia pa vice president le ke le bodo Washington DC to like Trump do kudamnamia Marco, the vice president of Ceana, Mrs. AKPENE.
Yo, first Marco and Konya Samazo.
Oh, you call some nice and clear and crystal clear. Like a boy.
Oh, Miagbo fa. Miadugamato, Miagbo la fa soligaka. Miola, you need to get me letter. Miapo of Buruhana, Bashiagba. We are hot blooded. You book Bogana Nama. Gaka, pass on in my fear. Tell me we're gonna dog.
We had to get them young mia our egba for one now. Marco ka nanyada la shallow, but don't matter la shiver a coco do bana a cocona miapa a new salau backbler no pola Marco Camilla show me.
Yo, Akpana wa for Steve. Egba mada Akpana Nupala Okata. Mada Akpana miapa community but miakata eva yire Dallas eva dog you never we with that. Even though near Jola Dallas me ma hit the miapa apayama target or gakama carriage miano giano dombu alaba me a target my hit gap yaba to gamma 2026 Siana. Ta Akpana miapa every community me would do me about do. Evala miako Akpadana miapa habo representative so you can over dako la Dallas achia Siana po nunola yo bona dog potoya ke bona maybe acho mashama boba mi hana mashama pa peperengu alaba na miakata mia acho shira don na mia we wode na mia pa Siana mia ku ya idan gogba Atɔli ame xɔgbɔdo na me tso DC tɔ katã gbɔ vɛ na mi ame yiwo gbagbadzem yi ke wo Siana 2026 planning menya vie dzɔdzɔge DC o. Ne me de Siana ɖeke wɔ gbe me kpɔ o. Mele be DC na to ŋuti o. Ta enyama ne yi ɖe ame sia ame ƒe tome. Evelia mi afuma ɖo ge gake evelia wo ŋutɔ ne kpɔ ali mi ga ƒom ɖe enua ŋuti ho. Ta míedze gɔme kaba míedɔ wɔm menye gbo ta DC tɔ la ali megblea míaƒe ʋu ɖo hodzo. Ne míeɖo afuma míenya vi aɖo gblɔ ge tso ŋuti ta mexɔ gbedo na me tso DC gbɔ vɛ na mi. Akpe.
Yo, Madam Vice President Kamaku, on behalf of Siana Central, Miaga Ado, congratulations na Miakata for your successful election. Markovika, Mama said today. Mama said you have FFIA, I give me a trunk on 2026 Siana. If you're younger, Dugama Siana, many.
Dugama Siana.
Dugama Siana.
Alo, Womea, Manya Bonajago. Enyaba America the car of the car and over what we register why? Nyama register lower where they register.
I'm a quagbala, man over there register for Agbala, I have a quagbala, young Calagbala, there at the Gamato, the young quagbala, I go in your register, to Gamato, like a young Calagbala.
Me check me up register, Jale, Mama. I'm register who work love for a car hotel and cream my make sure.
What have you got? Get me out of Yamado, we have a Jebuda Mammy, Alegamo Bosuma.
Manya me brother Mashamalo, Mashama Nasanya Kaba. Na Dugama Manya video Dugama.
The Gama Siana, I feel me, I do to Gama Siana de Manyaba. Afi mi ayi de Dallas. Mi pe mi akata mi va ponu na mi cho ne maulo. Ye odako yo dashi de mi aji anado limi jibe yo awo. Itaka egba mi aje gomede ne mi abia mi abe present abe ye bata doju nu keye wo leda shialo leda ako ba via mi dako ne vodi yo bi akoko dade domiane mi ano Jerome Anopokmda main agenda for his term of office. Mr. President, Michael, what is your main agenda for the next 3 years? Abaleke, Madam VP Blaine.
Akbar, for Steve Akbano, Nyama do Madak Bana Mahiokata Jaba of her convention in Dallas. Akbana Miaweva Wodo, Miawega Gonava Doga. Madak Bana Dallas Association, Wawe Zaba, a Homi, a Weber as a Jaji, Mashama Pujo, me, Akbanami. Yijia miapa tarujin na haboboya the 3 main areas. Ma dota flachiba ma yavuba doga akokpera kwang ba na nyao natang adogo. Mi kwena mnanama onye yavuba vagar malo vabusun. Abali Miegble Dungo Vaya, our mission and vision for this organization has to continue. A band or inyaba aha a cat atakakam, Yava a kakam, and Miapa a tarojima, Yeha a kakam, the Unka Jabamiao, a Jabamiak Boba, Nyado. Policies. We must have policies to be able to guide us and lead us into the areas in which we want to go so that we're within the laws and we don't do things haphazardly. That the first thing I've said, and I'm just repeating, is we're going to restructure or we're going to streamline our policies. And where there are no policies, we're going to have to formulate policies as quickly as we can to help us. Now, in doing that, we're going to need a lot of help. We are going to need a lot of help. I'm going to use your platform to appeal to everybody out there, all those who belong to this organization and love this organization. There are quite a number of people that have skills and special areas. So we're going to need these individuals to come to our aid and help us in policy formulation. So we're looking for individuals who have expertise in public policy, for instance, organizational governance, nonprofit setups. If you have any specialty in those areas, we need you to come on board. Since our return from Dallas, I've taken the opportunity to talk to about 3 lawyers, and graciously they agreed to come on board. But we need more. We need people that have a background in finance and are experts in finance and investments. Individuals that have these skills. Please, we're reaching out and we're asking you to let us know where you are. We'll reach out and help us. So if you ask me where and what are the things, they are broken up into 3 segments. We have the short-term goals that we're going to focus on quickly, and one of them is policy. And of course, fundraising efforts that also deserve quick attention. We're going to have to work on that to be able to find funding and funding resources for this organization as we expand. The demand or the vision for the organization is as broad as you can imagine. And we need funding resources. We need money to be able to do this. The methods that we have currently, or the mechanisms that we have currently, was just the beginning. It was the stepping stone that we set for ourselves. That we've started that, which is fundraising within the organization. We'll continue to do that. But now is the time that we need to get out and find funding from external sources. And that's where we're going to spend a lot of time. As you know, we're going to go to corporations, philanthropists, wherever. And again, we still need assistance in that area. Personally, I don't have expertise in that field. I know there are individuals who have expertise or are good in those areas. We want to tap into their knowledge and assistance to be able to help us to get out there. So the first thing I mentioned is policy formulation. We're going to enhance on this. I'm not going to be able to get into the specifics of which policy and how we want it, because we just got elected. We haven't had a chance to sit down with the Council of Representatives. It's going to be a collaboration effort. So we need to collaborate with them, everybody, and have this discussion, put it on paper, set up committees, have the committees work on these policies. Then it becomes a working document for the organization. As I indicated, some of us have taken the initiative to put together or start working on a strategic plan, 5 to 10 year strategic plan for the organization. That as well, we cannot start talking about the details right away. It would have to go through a process. It would have to go through the Council of Representatives. A committee, as a matter of fact, need to be set up to look at it and work some more to enhance it, make it a holistic document first. Then it goes to the Council of Representatives for them to agree on. Once they agree on it, it becomes also the plan for the organization to carry out. So there's a lot of work to be done. but we need a lot of assistance as well. What do I plan or vision for this organization? Now we're getting the opportunity to have conversations as the platform that we're using, meaning we should be able to have a broader a conversation with all, wherever they are, whether they are in Navrongo, in the Volta region, Togo, anywhere around the globe, we should be able to have that conversation. So it is a plan that we will have semi-annual town hall meetings, for instance, where we will solicit ideas from everybody, and then tally that or align those ideas that we're receiving with what we have, or some of us have put together, and see which one or what is the best way to go. All of these things are on paper, but as time goes on, they would unfold, and you would see them. The other thing I want to talk about is our organizations. Alo miaƒe habɔbɔwo le America kple Canada ŋutua me. Megblẽ nyitsɔ ɖe ava yi be miame association ame blaeve ye a form organization ya míeyɔna be Siana. Biabiae nye be leketae míexɔƒe blaatɔ̃ vɔ eve. Miame association ame blaeve koe le Siana ƒe habɔbɔ me ɖo. Edze be emana keke ta. Menya alo ye mesi hã be habɔbɔ ɖewo le states aɖewo wonye habɔbɔwo nya ŋkɔ sem, geɖeawo gɔ hã wova na míaƒe conventions awo. Biabia nye be ŋkee alo kuxe ke na be mote le mía dome kpekpem ɖe mía ŋu hene eʋenyigba tutu. That is something we will work on aggressively. Sebe habɔbɔwo le Virginia, Minnesota, Florida, Alabama, kple we need to bring all these folks under the umbrella, Siana. That is something we plan to work on as quickly and aggressively as we can. Conversations are going out as we speak. We're reaching out to make sure that we're able to bring all these individuals into the fold. Miagbocho Dallas, Ipa Koshara Daka, Mokwekuma, Ahogbancho, Mianovio, Fugodo, along all of Fugodo Akpara, Europe, England, for instance. My global Habobo Ton, from Koemamas, Imasababu, Romo Galikang, O Miakpamalo, Miashimiba, Mikbara Yunchi, na your own ha, your Habobo Nano, Siana Toy. We're going to be working in that direction as well to bring folks together. Wherever we can find areas and bring them together for them to help our cause, I think we're going to be working on that as well aggressively.
Yo, Mr. President, wherever we can find airways, we are going to bring them together. But Nyano Vida Kaha, no, and Yama Blome, Dr. Chachu Javadia, Ehagli, Gaga Vaida, Nigeria, Gaga Vaida, Ivory Coast, but wherever we want to find airways. It's like if you Chica give me a big Congo, how you get over Nigeria, if I don't have a Congo, hello Zaire. Yamanyana near Europe, there are called UK. Wawe Yamanyana Mianovi, Miava a current PR. Yepomo la UK, yo UK thought of it no more. Manyava London or Yinayaga, Kavis server, Mianoviado, the Sheffield, Manchester, in Choma, Birmingham. It's the Empress. Marco, what do they agale? UK, I am Yahavina, UK, and the Marco Van Navafuna, Madam Vice President.
Nyasla klo nukola awolo manyopo moto gaka obo sanya nyuosi na wo manu nyuosi na wo mta o ha ba awo alaba yo ha yo popopu yo dokyo no yo to obaduko, and we are very ready, ever ready by mi akpara ohun na woko wopa plus akọ yingogbe. Marakuko ma bia wona de ka mi apa vice president.
The Empress, Marculo, just a brief moment, lo. Ella shop, my way excuse that jiva ya no UK you. Yeah, ever food them ya to mobile one of yakpem. I'm not one of your dumb the UK. I call the other one of care of woman. Ella shop.
Alam anyakwe.
Mercury, happy that the vice president Mercury. In Choma, I've had them let go. Any a whole Siana committee. But Anita, I am with the Mona of the video there as Siana, I'm open as Rolama for Sylvia Lafia.
You have a post Rolama, you can
Mercury, any Amado Onglo, Nutata Onglo, Nuda, and the American Maclona, Mia Pimia, Madam Vice President.
Okay, Mark, but ma minimize your screen real quick. Na makoko
Marco, I can't protect anyone, Madam Piaro, no Aklan. Yeah,
okay, Sister Christine, Marco min konya sama.
Minkosa.
Sister Christine Chikata, ways on cover show aji aba jana president ye mawu na donu so na wodo woji. Okay. Mawu na donu so na wodo woje fiato ajegato. Amen. Madahaba Eagle Bees watching live from ATL. Eagle Bees ways on cover wanaje. De La Rose Asiedu haba I am watching from Nigeria. Mian of you le Nigeria haba you le toama miakbom hi. Mary Von Agboto haba I'm watching from Ghana. Mary Von, welcome to the show. Mama Christine Chikataba Dama, rest in perfect peace. That Irene Alo, good morning everyone. Indino lo promotor de phone. Sister Christine Chikata Gaba. Oh. Is this a repeat?
No, the Jana Vice President. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Jana Vice President. Mauna. Okay, same thing. With the omlo. Miawe zo. Eye miawe bonava dowaga ha. Akpa gbogbo nami. Veronica Vajesuema Donyamada. Mr. Prince Buckley. Ofo Kofi here about congratulations to both President and VP1. Oba miapa comments o katankwe nyasala klonu pola abale mi ekpoma na madakuku mi aten no dia biada le mi ashi amikwe da platform agenda mi aten ahli if ya mi ako wona akọ yiji alo Ofo Steve.
Miakpa Vice President Hanava Fono, Mr. President, I'll buy a pan show afilo gaka Jabamia EGA. Because I let go for we could have just play some music and go home and yama. Because I'm going to share your body. Gagamia EG, the Miaji, Miakpa Vice President, Papa for Malco Jukunu, Iha Ayomi, Ihava Yalaji is watching us from South Africa. For William, congratulations. Happy Mianovi. George Etete, have a good show. Hello, everyone from Atlanta, Georgia. Akpa Marco, Madam Vice President, Marco Nanyadela, Empress, ya Marco Nami.
Madam Vice President, Akpa no cover one. She's such a beautiful lady, very smart. Miato, very, very smart. Magbana ipa nya blogger na mi one day. Gaka, if you like, manya the time and place outa. Miako wana ko yiji ma biebade. Madam Vice President, leke no gafi akbara miapa President angu ako agenda of Siana akova ngogbe. Eye ate identify one challenge le Siana eye ale mie plan be yo combat challenge ma. Akpe.
Yo, Mama Jatubento. I like him or Gakper, your president. I short and simple. mia do jurete odo
Oh boy, ma.
ya kewagala kperenjio ya akpere mia for do wole Siana aleye president agbledongo na aganya nusha no gewoni ya la babi to mia for hama viola hama blava katama papa mo yo Siana vam ama shama bagbajem association challenge mia to menya agayi association challenge have na Siana gaka aba do to para de aba no mia to nchitem ta le president taglea mia pa ta do jun ganto ala ba mia ji afia gato ala mia jebe na de mi ga ba da kukuna yigo gyo pare mia ha yigo gi agbara to ma ga ta aganyela ala ba bi to mi numa gbopoga avalia anya president ha pa ta do jun magle ndi ga ka ye yi pa ta do jun de kanya ba mia akpo investment nya okpo alaba miafa gayo mie to jom fiari mia jagbagba miako ero ano investment demi na wono gaji gaji jinami na mie hogako ye mi dui kata wo kaba mo bia mie to gana mi afiare droga amo bagmo ba gama gala shinyu leka ma oge kaka na mie ku the investment ma ye wo gaji gaji na mia ka ava na mi gbojui na gajojo manya nri ka jiga na mi gba rocho awo vi gaka na zago magbako acho nyicho aleko na fofu kaka ji won sheke ko vigiloto na o mi oga avas vigiloto na mi aji alaba mi akpoga ako aida mi akoto na oji yinya no ganto mi oga atolia mi akata mi anya ba fifia Siana hostina atro hafi mi aba yire dalasa call to hui da maba mi atro shila Siana hostina mu yikanya Siana na avanya americano do wo manya association soko Siana na no gadama Siana ta na ma ba ma gbe wono pieko alaba numa anu ye wonya na mi yike mi egoma jagacho DC akwayama ta miafa mia kama chukata miafa do nyaba mia make sure the policy ma aduji alaba na aduji re ade miaji ba 10 years 20 years mia kwa association so kata one line up ba yo ahosta Siana na mi alaba na mi ma we na maola ba Siana ba miafa hama hawo kwina no do ma wo ma le mi no wo mcha afiare roga hawo maka no go yo ko do awo alaba Siana wo manya mi bi onyo kafra agba haro bai alaba ganya rugba ha ta anyo ba ko da shire nya maji ba fifi Siana na ko do ma awo no da gbaga ma la ha boboji ta adoli fun mi oge apart from the yukata mi glofia ya president aglo ikanya do ganga o mi awo hafi ganya popo ikanya do mi awo akoyama ala very critical ala bakoya being first time here policy maroga out ako host probably the biggest convention ever like this that me ashi tromonchi me very 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 me la zanji me la ndoji make sure ba me policy applying ali me nya na choye nya jibanto me ba the policy maguma na ka CPC kanya convention planning committee na wo ha wo kpo nu nya wo do wala policy mama ali me ali woda na wonyo mia woga mia wo mistake viaro gaka anyo na mia we aka mia adonu moro akwa yire 2027 la Boston abakwa yire kaka mia ba do New York 2028 ko mia la pa ta do na oli fun mi oga ale president agbele ko mo sha mo nu pola maraka na ga no ni wo hatu na kpere wo wona no wo zama wa down no na down ma ala baba nyigba mi akata mi atoe tako osusu ve ko onu serve ko adan ve mi akata mi akperu na mi awe woda na la ha bobo ma jagbagba na ko enuyo susu ayira wo president or vice president ogbo alo wo call members ogbo wa cover call na agbajiba ya gara other committees ma even le Siana pone ya bakpere mi anchi na mi awoto va le mi awoto mi akata mi ato manya ma be aro to konyo ta ankpa malamo kuvia malamo ne mi akata mi awo ba nyigba foto akpena mi.
Yo, Madam Vice President, Akpe. How about you? Yo, Akpe wo nufua. Yema ni Madam Vivian. You so proud of you all. This is a great team ever. I love you both, my president and my vice president. Well done. Love. Happy Mary Vaughan Harper. Thank you, Vice President Akpe. Hey, happy John the Free Love Mensa. Iha lemiadoma ava Siana and Chomacho Ghana. I am watching you from UK. Anomiadoma and Chomacho Ghana Kaka Agba ala UK. Amaga Marku Akpelo Elamiadoma Miapom in Dokuchia Akpe Ghana now. Yo, Kamiato Marku Misenyade, Nebia Biada Lemia Shia Marku Miakui Akokodo. The policies are over at Dogale. Keviama, Yomoko and Nulejadoko. It Mianoshi, Manumana Mitashi, Dogarango Gakoba, or the girl Apiami. Abale Kamiakata, Milafia, India, Miako Samana, Nanama Pepe, Na Otrashila policy, Adamu, Yobua Komua, Maraku, O Apia Vaga, Nuavapuno, no Adamanami, Abaleka, Madam Vice President Global, a new policy, Adeke, you are shit from Langwa. Come I to be a whole brand new show na otrashila muvwa kan wava adam namina amashama nasagoma pepe makoba miapa newly elected vice and deputy secretary alo assistant secretary da Frida Alamala have a great team ever. Alo yeah hello doma ye never a great team ya over awame alo yo Marco Mary Vaughan, Miss Newman, good to see you. Hey, Mary Vaughan, your dog okay. Yo, come here, Iji, Marco, the Empress, Marco, Afia Kemi Dofia, a vice president, a president, to be a passion, and Amiga, we are still here to 1 o'clock. Let me actually go Muajo. Let me take a short break. The doing Chicago, which you be Aduchia, you never give Ola kwakla jibe yo akpa sure aga awla gbede mi sure.
Anya de share dem bi akọ you go.
Mi go biaga eta de mi akọ a quick break de mi no be nu chi biade de. Ne mi atrova ne mi abia fifi okonu to ganya onwu oponu so policies ado o yo fu gaga do dom la fi agba mele popo. Na ke de je mi afonu cho afani gba pe ale ke wa shikpe gede menye Siana de do na Siana de na ado afani gba pe ta de jide. Ne mi trova na miabia enyama no wa kongunami obakama ha nyamanya ne ha do la kevia me ye mi ashido no ga trova kwa kevia jiro nyama ma alo loko le gbo do
na ma nyase la klo no kola moda kuku mi ma wona I'm 34 ye le mojifia 34 ma mi ha mi mi yo mi afos mi asron mi apa hia vio mi ama shama mi na mi afo futon ha mi mo wona they will just click on it and hear the goodness of Siana kaka fifi life ya de mi ayi mi ava se gbe fa de da do de then mi aga trova pe don't touch that dial. Welcome to Ceana TV. You are watching from Ceana Central, hosted by Ofo Steve and Empress Mawusi. Ceana, helping build Everland.
Are you ready to start a rewarding career in healthcare? Become a certified home health aide in the state of New Jersey with our 2-week training program. Enroll today to begin your journey. It is simple. Email us at pccshhtrainingschool@gmail.com or newmanpccsinfo@gmail.com to reserve your spot in our New Jersey Board of Nursing approved training course. Receive expert training. Our hands-on comprehensive home health aid program offers more than just knowledge. It provides real-world experience. Learn directly from seasoned professionals who will guide you every step of the way. Transform your future with skills that truly makes a difference. Begin your career with expert guidance and hands-on practice. You will be certified and ready to launch a successful career as a home health aide. Don't wait. Start your healthcare journey with us today. Contact us to enroll. Call us at 862-755-8464 or 848-218-1555 or 773-960-5416 or send an email to pccshhtrainingschool@gmail.com or newmanpccsinfo@gmail.com. What are you waiting for? Grab this opportunity to transform your future with skills that truly makes a difference.
We are cutting this meeting to declare that Ceana TV is going to be the best thing ever, right? Nobody is going to miss this. We are all going to be there with our energy, with our A game, and we are going to have the best fun, and we are going to be, inspire our children and generations to come. And we are going to be so proud as our people because we would have done something and we would have left a legacy, our footprint right here. So, with the cutting of this ribbon, I declare Ceana 2026 officially
Welcome to Siana TV. You are watching from Siana Central, hosted by Ofo Steve and Empress Mawusi. Siana, helping build Everland.
Madam Vice President, I like nona so energetic nanoma no kakra no nunuma fi nona so energetic nanoma. Hey, Dugama ani look on a convention I ma launch mele back pass nanoma. I got one la chama ha. I launched
I like to come like a coffee. I'm on but yeah, to do my book.
And the guy with Tom Yahoo Ayo. Gavia Duga do Vimato, Marco Camia Hamia no Miapa one corner, then everybody do Gava Miapa like a we got do it. You have to Gava. When you have a big to come about a Joe Dogger, Bubu Buado, Agba. Kakapmiado to Gamma Day. Minyapa Siana Berta do Junior in the Kak Yenyapa. I like a Miakatamia Pashi Miantra about to call. Kakafia mi would me about to call me Dramdola Akba Godo La Anu Godo Anu Bubuado. Gakan the Kanya Miapa Apacon Abamiapa Miapa Bakla Miapa culture, Miapa heritage. Siana Vazua apa the leading and the mouthpiece and it a miaba administration are they leke minchi bumba miatwa adoke alo akpede siana ngbe miawe no waganyo abaleke mi woman. How do you intend you want to position Siana to become a better mouthpiece of the Everland? Imagine the president Hokama vice president, your husband President Ayigba.
Okay, Mahwe. Na ekpo nama nyahe ogloma, I always talk about policy.
Okay.
I believe it is the foundation on which we can grow this organization. And I had a biafia biam. I think it's in two ways that I understand it. You're talking about culture, or culturally, and then how can we have an impact in the community from which we all come from. This is, let me give you an example. I will tell you a story and then answer the question. Na po agba fiana yida nyapa abama. Ye mi globa adodafa. Yona le miashia mi koraba nyapa dodafa wo ake sugusu. Atanchi akpo miato bo. Na yida Ghana ina yida fuma a teaching hospital la fuma. Gake nka tutue la fuma fia yike mi specialized them ba apotoyo cho Benima, apotoyo cho Togoma. Watan va fuma ava sunane watumiapanko. I have a bigger picture, or I'm looking at a bigger picture for us. What we're doing right now is we picked education and we are building education in communities where there are no school facilities, or if there are school facilities, they are not of standard. We go into those communities and you see us building school structures to uplift the children. They must get education to be able to become something viable for the community. And that's why we're doing that. I think we need to look some 50 years past that. What will be Siana's legacy in the Everland? And that's what I am looking at. But let's take example. This is just an example. I'm not saying this is what we are going to do. Take an example. The whole teaching hospital, for instance. It's now a teaching hospital. Let's say we in the diaspora have been able to secure resources to have a cancer research and treatment center. As we're here today, one of the deadliest diseases across the world is cancer. Now, Ghana, there are only 2 cancer centers, the Kalagi, the Kumasi. It's not even supported by the government, supported by the Ghana National Teachers Association in partnership with the Swiss government. And that is the only cancer center we have. What I am envisaging is if we partner with philanthropist organizations and we can build or have a cancer research and treatment center at the whole teaching hospital. Miato from other places, from Togo, from Benin, the doctors will come for training, patients will come for training, and it is in the Everland. Everybody will have to go to Accra. And as I speak to you, I have a family member who is going through this treatment. Number of 3 a.m. in the morning, medicine treatment for the whole day. So the vision we have is to have a bigger vision and build towards it, right? Culturally, what was the theme? Our health, our wealth. If we are not in good health, we have no culture, we have no wealth. So I want us to focus on long-term and build legacy for Ceana. What we're doing today, yes, we're building legacy, the school and the bridges and all these things that we're building for the communities that need them the most, because government is not going there to help them. It's good. It is coming up. But we need to have a bigger vision, which is, University of Allied Health Sciences School in the Volta region, in collaboration with the whole teaching hospital, in partnership with Ceana. And let's say we have a cancer research center that is named after Ceana. This is Ceana's Cancer Research Treatment Center. I think that we will build a lasting legacy. Not only that, that is just an example. We could talk about cardiovascular. That is also something. So that is just in health. In education, when we went to Dallas, I met with one of the business forum speakers, Dr. Aglake, who came with a very brilliant idea, I thought. If we are in partnership with the Ceana Institute, which is doing something revolutionary, which is never anywhere. For me, those things is what we call innovative, something that has not been done before and is being done and it's having impact on society. Then we're building an organization. So we have a long way to go. But the things that I'm talking about right now are not things that could be done today and tomorrow for you to see. But we have to start. And that's why they are legacies. They are going to be our legacy. When we are not here today, what have we left for our children and great-grandchildren? We want to build the organization to withstand the test of time, to be an organization that generations to come would inherit and find value in it. That's where my vision is. That's where I want us to lead this organization. Earlier on, when I talked about finding airways wherever we find them, yes, with a caveat, I am not saying that Ceana, United States, and Canada need to go to London and go and form Ceana there. No, that's not what I'm saying. I am saying we will lend our support, our vision, and assistance, however we can. We'll lend them these assistance and be mentors for them so that they can also form an organization and follow our lead. We always want to be in the lead, though. So if we go to Japan, it's a matter of a phone call. We can make phone calls to them, talk to the leaders. But, we need you to be part of this. So they also form these organizations. They will bring the resources that they gather. We bring the resources that we gather. We put it together. And then we head to the Everland, Ghana, Togo, Benin, wherever we are now. And then we're building the Everland for us, culturally, education-wise. This is what is going to sustain us. This is what is going to sustain us. Now, let me digress a little bit and talk about maybe the language. You guys have done a brilliant, perfect job. Now, it is something that others are going to be copying. Agbaji alomie jivida America, Canada, Ntoma, Abagbasostroma, and I go on and but hey, we have a culture, we have a language, and we come from somewhere. They would adhere to that. That it is good initiative. We will continue to promote that. Again, we need resources to do that. Even this show, I think we're going to have to think bigger and support this show with resources. At this point, it was a very meager amount of money that was put into this to get this thing going, and it's catching fire. We need to support this because it is global. It is global. So these are how the things start. They start with a simple idea, a small scale. But if you don't push it, it will either stagnate or it may falter. So we would have to come up with a way to support this platform and extend it to Ghana. I'm having conversations with individuals that have approached me about these brilliant ideas. See, when you're a leader, you don't formulate all the ideas by yourself. People approach you, they bring these ideas, you have to take them in, you have to put them down and put them into a policy and implement them. If you do not put them into a policy, what happens is the next person that comes will do what he or she likes. The fellow that comes will not continue what is being done. They jettison it and then start something anew. When you do that, you'll be all over the place and you will not get to where you want your organization to be. That's why I keep talking about policy. When the time comes, they will come out of the Kavi. So we just need a little bit time to put them together, and they have to be good policies. That's why I'm saying we need assistance, right? There are people know how to draft a public policy. If you're out there, please come help us. If you're good in investments, very good in investments, the Vice President said it earlier, it has to be guided by policy. This administration cannot get up today and say, we have $50,000, we're investing it. You can't do that. We must have a policy where the Council of Representatives have signed up on it. It is a working document. Then when you do that, good or bad, the results will show. So these are the things that we want to do. We want to do them methodically, right? And then you build on them as you go. That is building an organization.
Mr. President. Marco, you were talking about wherever we can find our ways. I was thinking that is Siana going to be leading a united Everland of the world? It could be not necessarily the miapo for other people say me segregate me to the Everland, the nation of Everland or at least miatwa any abaleka Dr. Victor Doblin we can create an economic chain we can begin to trade among ourselves in so many ways, but we have a vast almost any other ethnic grouping that you can think about in terms of land map wise, Mila Ghana, Mila Togo, Mila Benin, Nigeria, Mila Kuma. Yet, I think that it is something. If we need a policy on that, since we are talking about policy, do you make a policy?
Well, I want you to hit that point again. The Ever language is unique among all the Evers and the Hausas. Right? I'm not a linguistic, but the Evers and the Hausas it's a unique language and ethnic group that God is giving us. Now either Germany. I understand there are Evers there. They taught. Na va imana wonto na bagbo na va miapa gologume just Africa lo the western hemisphere of Africa.
Yeah.
Ghana la fuma mi va ocho fuma Togo mi to va dumo yo mi la o mana ni yige alafia e bruto ocho fuma.
Yeah.
Bruto ocho afia alo kroboto alo ngito da fara ka ku mienya.
Yeah.
I may be wrong on that, but anyway, that's not the point.
Yeah.
We global, and I want to hammer this is, I'm not suggesting the Siana, United States, Siana, we will empower and help Miato, we went to the same school, right?
Yeah.
Nenamake given UK, for instance.
Yeah.
Well, Manchester. Maupa di Odo Habobora Fuma. Do here, Madol, Africa, Ireland, Ohodo Habobora Fuma. Maglomba. No, how we are totally warming. Every year they have a big convention. They put resources, they fundraise, but we want to go and develop the Everland. The idea to a cancer research center, which is in the millions. They bring their resources, we bring our resources, and we put this together and we fund it. Amo Navrongo Choga have a treatment center of Burma. We don't want to be going to Akpamoma, i.e. the treatment. We want people to come, and then we're building it. Before you realize our children in the Volta region will be the medical doctors, will be the practitioner, will be the oncologists to be treating people around the world, and for that matter, around the West African sub-region. So we will expand on these things in policy, put them down. Even if we are not able to lay blocks today building a cancer center, but if we have started and the blueprint is on paper, the next administration or the next generation will pick it up and then continue. That is what I'm talking about.
Yo, Akpa, Mr. President, Akpa. Yo, Kamiaiji, Makwaba, that Grace Yado, Siana is rising to new heights. Ayeko, Afi, Kofi, Hamanuba, Washington, D.C. is standing on guard for Siana. Manya, Dugama Toema, yo, Akpa, na Dugama To. Emilia Mavis, about Madam VP, simple and short. Get him fired up. But Kofi Muzengi, but we are more than 34 watching with 8 other folks on TV. I have to jump on my computer to send a message. There are others watching on Facebook and then on YouTube and as well. It's a Misuboda Kaji, Nyadakwe Managboda Nami. Muzengi Gaba, don't let yesterday take up too much of today. Will Rogers, Akbar, Muzengi, but plans are only good intentions unless they immediately degenerate into hard work. Hey, Akbar, quotations, how do we make ourselves visible in the US and Canada? Madam VP, na lahamada klonune mitrovana na do and Yamamuna Muzengi. I will say kudos to you and your team, Akbar Eagle Base. Lena, but congrats, my mentee. Proud to see you rise to this high, but not surprised. May the Lord instilled in your guide and direct in all your endeavors. Remember to take counsel from Holy God after discussions.
Thank you, Stalina.
Michael.
Baba, thank you, Stalina.
Okay. I know you would do great. Congratulations again. Okay, happy grace, Yadoba. Mr. President, you couldn't have said it any better. Siana's legacy of health and education, two strong legs to stand on. For Connie, but congratulations to you all. To your team, teamwork would help us improve on all CNS conventions. Madam Vivian, I'm all like Madam Vivian, Mary, good to hear from you. Please get in touch. Thanks for supporting Siana. Share the link and share the link. Muzenge, you are here and you have not subscribed. Please do that now. We need those numbers. Tell your friends to subscribe. Yo, come here, see that here. Me got a trogava. Honorable Madam Vice President. The Empress. My question, Madam Vice President. Happy. Me I take another breaker.
Oh, Madakuko na watendo question ma amada bieba leke mi adokyo daga uhi le Siana le USA le Canada. Oh, but question na de mana banala rashi.
Hey, but how do we make ourselves visible in US and Canada, Madam VP?
Yo, Akpa, Nyawela Doji, Mr. President. Away Nami at the Miapa Vision, Fia Mashama. Akpa. Namado Nyamanchia, Nan Yapo Miapa marketing team, Manuya this is all Apayama. Over everybody must become an ambassador of Ceana. Yafugari mo ambassador Yafugama. Kafia Kai, ambassador Yafugba Gomenya, no Dora to Para away, Afia Kodoro away back representing Lafuma. Yepida. Tamia Kata, we should be ambassadors of Ceana and spread the word. It is that simple. Na ko bagwatora la fiare na bieba o. Asa na no yana wasi na ntia. Never ow. Okay, now education be any na bieba na gara habo boram. No wanyaba o ya ha atan aba pere pani banchi. It takes all of us. Nyakata velia ole miashi wonya bagoto o mala hare ke mu nyana ke gbom no. Na mi etu mi be ro kun klo anu gini siklo alu bi e klo ga ke mi ma mi afa where spread more. Miapa tado juniba of a vida shadow, Nagara Sianama. Alaba being Tobama Shamana, I know that proud. Be proud and will spread the word. Let everybody know about Siana and the works that Siana is doing. Mother, do you want me mialo? Apado, you want miala. Alaba being Alaba Miakata, Mia Akbara Banibanchi. Na Makopera, Miapa, a president Panyayo Blonchia. Aglonya Gangaga, Okata, when your visions, and you need to buy into the vision to know what Siana could become. But Siana never zoom mouthpiece in our Boniba. Alaba Mia Wonana, I call what we call to kind of bring attention to ourselves. Mia do Mia project to Gaka Ali Ugliana, Mikuba me by two. And the Nugara hospital Gara Boniba, government and to hammer too. Yekbera Agroga ye Amoyonka Momola Wonyoga, Ogoga Yaho Alabamia Asamoyo Pogba. I knew one merely very, very unique in Yaba Mima Podomanuamlo, Anglo Nuamlo, again Benin Womo. I looked on Nuamlo, mere Nuam. It is a united thing that we are doing, and we should be very proud of ourselves. Even Emiako MPs over a Siena, I woke Romania, Womila, and Yakbola, Alaba. I've been acquire our garuma lo mama ruba ya no anyi viebo amiebo nya fotomoto mo nya le mie woni anglo to le mie woni ga ka sie na kotaro jino yenya avanu ikala veviento tanemia wodaka sie na bazu organization ka akwubo kata wuku to bring all the airways together, not only in Ghana, but Togo, Nigeria, Benin, just like the president said it, we become a force that every government will listen to. We become more like a political lobbyist group. And when we speak, they have to listen. But all these things will have to be guided by policy. We need to lay the foundation. We need to lay so strong a level. And the vision there so they can continue building on it. Some of these things that we are talking about, they may not materialize today, but we can put the foundation down today. So everybody that comes after us will see what we are trying to do and they can build on that. If we are able to put that monumental project up, let's say the next 5 years or 6 years or whenever that happens, and then it brings attention to the Everland, and the government realizes that these people are a huge force, we have to listen. Let me show you phone, but President of Ghana, we want to have a conversation with you. They will listen. But everybody needs to be that ambassador to this organization. Ficha finala nyigbaji ala US or ala Canada or ala Ghana or ala Togo. Now says Siana be an ambassador to this organization to bring the airways together so that we can become a force to reckon with. AKPENE.
Yo, Madam Vice President, we should all become, we shouldn't be spectators. We shouldn't be spectators, we should be participants. Yo, yo, ambassadors of the Everland. Yo, me gave to look at Cancer Center at Trafalgar. Yo,
I must say, Marakuku. Well, I just give an example, right? It could be a library, which is a library of aware books, right? Where you go and then do research. It could be.
Okay.
I just believe that if you are in good health, then you can achieve or you can do better things. So I would advocate for something in the health sector, right? It could be cardiovascular, because what I have seen growing up is when our mothers are suffering from cancer, especially breast cancer, and young wana okona anyi amaro to anyi kwa koshishira abangwi here. It has no scientific proof, but that is what we
has no scientific proof. Okay, right.
Because the tumor is grown and it's become cancerous. There is no research into Anyi Komba Anyi Komba. It's 6 months over the That's it. The same thing when it comes to mental health. Every single, the science is there. Every single black man would somehow have a prostate issue in his or her life. His life past the age of 40. Right? But these things are treatable if we know about them, if we are educated on them, and we have the facility to be able to treat them. But if we don't, kaka maho 65 ko ajo, kaka maho nuiko ajo. Maglomba, if we have such a thing and it's a research center and as well as it's a cancer treatment center, it's going to be bringing in revenue. They're going to be looking into that. But I need to mushroom something in that. With a bluto garao or the cocoa so much in cocoa gold is because that is predominantly there. So you see them going into those areas. So if we have a facility like this where foreigners are coming, people from all corners of the world are coming to gain knowledge and also get treatment. Can you imagine the economic impact? Can you imagine the children going into science and doing revolutionary things? Because this thing, even in the United States, there isn't a cure. It is still being studied, and there is so much we should be able to do. just like what Dr. Aglaka is doing with the Ceana Institute of Biotechnology. I think we're going to come back. I would love to come back, bring him on this show so we can hear from him.
Yes.
And
Absolutely.
see the impact
Absolutely.
that that center will have in the Volta region. He's specifically and insisted that the institute will have to be built in the Volta region. There got to be a reason.
Yeah.
And he's teaching kids as young as 5-year-olds, you know, in the biotech space already.
Yeah.
You see, I think when Siana is backing these things, Siana is Siana involves itself in these things. We're building a legacy. We're building the Everland. We are for generations. You're not going to see the result in 2027 or 2028. No. Talk about 2035. And just like the vice president talked about, if we do investments, this administration is not going to get credit for it. And we are not in for credit. No. But 10 years, if we are able to get, let's say, $5 million in 4 years or in 5 years as an investment behind us, in 2035, that's when we realize that you understand? So we need policy to move, and we need everybody to come on board and help us.
Yo, Mr. President, I had a brief conversation with Doug, and it's amazing, you know, what he's trying to do in the area of biotech. That is very amazing. Maybe Dugama told you I hold a workshop.
Absolutely.
Hooray, Sister AKPENE, congratulations. Oh, mighty woman of valor, the gallant woman soldier of Siana. Awele Doji. I think Apple Steve is yet to know the woman he's dealing with. Hey, Lena Nyatavia, what you should have we are working on the number of your show. Kakawana and never any Novino with the yeah, she's my in-law. I know a little bit about her. Fidelia, a great team. Lena, yes, I attended a church in Bremen, Germany in 1988 that does service in sings ever songs, the choir and choir songs. Okay, yo, Akpa Bremen. Okay, Akpa na Lena. Yo, Akpelo, the Empress, Marco Obagama, Bia, Yidami, Ajabamia Punucho, Siana 2026. Ita Marco Aleko, let them take a quick break, Nemia Paddy. Nemia Punucho at the Gamma Convention. Alo Lake.
You came plan Aquima, Nyasala Nukola Miga Kashimo, Miga Trogavaki. Welcome to Siana TV. You are watching from Siana Central, hosted by Ofo Steve and Empress Mawusi. Siana, helping build Everland.
De wonya wodre kuku kple taroji be ya wodo abe lamese la ena de ne le klalo be ya xɔ hehe yi anabe mɔnukpɔkpɔ na su asiwo be na wodo abe lamese la ena ekema mɔnukpɔkpɔ va na wo be na to kɔshida eve ƒe hehe nana tɔke yi ana wo da serigbale be na tenu awodo le New Jersey tɔwo kwenye be na podokiwo de hehe nana tɔke ya me yi dzi New Jersey Board of Nursing da shido la kpɔ nuteƒe wo le lãmesẽ nyawo me akplɔ wo ato hehe nana ya me woafia wo afɔɖoƒe tɔxɛwo kple aɖaŋudeto yi ana be nuteƒekpɔkpɔ na asu asi wo be nàwɔ dɔ le xexea me godoo. Le hehe nana ya mea woana wo mɔnukpɔkpɔ yi awoe be nàte nu ade nu yiwo katã srɔ̃m nele atome enumake eye le kɔsiɖa eve megbea ɖaseɖigbalẽ asu asiwo be na awɔ dɔ akpɔ dɔnɔwo dzi le aƒewo me yi nye home health aid. Megana be mɔnukpɔkpɔ ya nato nuwo ayi o. Tɔwokoe nye be nàyɔ kaƒodzesi yawo hena ŋkɔŋɔŋlɔ alo nenye be egahiãna numekɔkɔ bubu. Yɔ 862-755-8464 alo 848-218-1555. Atenu agayɔ 773-960-5416. Alo naro email de bccshhtrainingschool@gmail.com. Alo newmanpccsinfo@gmail.com. Chokaba megana be mɔnukpɔkpɔ ya natonu ayi.
Hello, on behalf of Ceana, in collaboration with the Ewe Association of Washington DC Metro Inc., it is our honor and joy to welcome you to Ceana 2026 convention. We are proud to host this historic gathering in the heart of Maryland, and we are ready to take it to a whole new level. With bold vision and unwavering commitment, we are elevating excellence in every detail, ensuring that Ceana 2026 will be unforgettable. This year's theme, Preserving Culture, Inspiring Generations, is more than a slogan. It is a promise to honor our heritage, empower our youth, and unite our global Ewe family in purpose and pride. For decades, Ceana has been the heartbeat of a people determined to celebrate their roots and shape their future. From the vibrant rhythms of Agbaja and Bobobo to the quiet wisdom of our elders, every convention has been a living tapestry of tradition, unity, and vision. Join us from September 3rd to September 7th, 2026 at Bethesda North Marriott Hotel, Maryland. Come ready to reconnect, to rejoice, and to raise funds to help build our Ewe land. This is your moment. Register early, volunteer your time and talents, give generously to fuel the future, and most of all, share the message. Let the world know that Ceana is not just alive, it is thriving. Together, we preserve culture. Together, we inspire generations. Together, with the Ewe Association of Washington DC Metro Inc., we build Ceana 2026. Join us to make history. Ceana 2026. Honor the past. Empower the future. Visit www.ceana2026.org for more information. See you there.
2026.
Yes.
Welcome you. DMV.
Yes.
Ceana 2026 DMV will welcome you.
Thank
Welcome to Siana TV. You are watching from Siana Central, hosted by Awful Steve and Empress Mawusi. Siana, helping build Everland.
Hey, hey, hey! Nyato well, a todo mama seruji yama gergana ba Empress Mawusi a lot to bazuku kula a first Steve le Siana talk to a diva here le mamli daton ndiga we de keva seren doga we ver.
Apa togbi loko joko nyata fe masa saba ni Madam Vice President Gafuma Ali Dom. Hey, Madam Vice President ya ugala duga batoya obia ugalo da Empress baku kabaku abiagba mi ava Madam Vice President aleka me Ceana 2026 ayigado aleko yimdo.
Madam Vice President, Akpano, abale mi ekpomana amagada, giving her name ipata domreji into over dola gando nya more way bona Ceana host gamiapa 2026 toya bonafia. Tavi fi life yane miane platform ano wonami dodon kawe odofia yen kawe mi expect. I mean, what's going on? What's going on? And I mean, heads up, Madam Vice, over to you.
Yo akpa monu popo ya no mi aglo Siana ikagbona apa nchinyawo mi ma anwi akata rega keviamo dadia na media ba daddy jilo daddy jiare kuma mi re na mi afia mi mi popom bashagba alamoji manya nu vie jojo ga Siana 2026 so agbanto mi ekpo mi akwa hotel ya mi gbona. It is the second largest hotel in the state of Maryland after the Gay Lodge. Alabamiapa banquet I'm 1,500. You expecting me? Tamanya Jojogo. It probably will be the largest Siana ever hosted. Tadugama to Miako Buofia, ala two of low. I think of a few Mudrema, Tamashama, Nagbana, Dugama, Zagbana already, but they're very near to Dugara Town. Uvona Hudu. Yema Hotel, Alemanianto Miquera. Ta Zagbagba Fifi Laifiala na Siana www.siana2026.org now registration po nalaba nanu ready nana dash na nyaba ye bona azaduga la Altugama Washington DC area yenya gbanto miela jagrado oji ala gbegbe miako committee katna wo the worm basara gbala committee o ma wo oyi hoko the worm cho marketing ike mi o fon kosan gbe shagbe wo no damre moji via miako IT togbo ikele miako website nusha nuji pomba miako registration no katana is smoothly via miako event togbo ike miako ndudu nya okpokpo na mi cho miako enu yo wona mi miadu cho yawra gbakaka va dogore picnica either registration togbo or the woman like actually will make sure miako registration processor are seamless marakama vagara no filmo even though miama akpereka alofa don't expect ma marakama vaga ava no filmo. That is very important. Ela ba miako registration up to the next level. Miako cultural troop to na ava this year la enyaba do makata the whole North America, Washington DC, miako culture the best cultural troop is. Eme la maratemata agigo ta mianu ready na nyaba yaba yasa nas gore magba na badura ala ba nako gunura shibe firagbe fima manya bi tozogo miato wo the practice wo afi mi ba ire Dallas actual crap practice lo she every 2 weeks wo practice wo ala ba macho monu popo ya mata akpena cultural troop leader so ra dogan wo mola ala ba I make sure by Siana 2026 the cultural part of it is actually something that everybody can resonate with. We have a theme this year, preserving culture, inspiring generations. That alaba VA to nami this is to be mia view was miako culture goma. That mia view katanya to tonya halama. Wo yi magaru from Romiano na Rududini na and I know we go to some events with this kid as late as 11 p.m. Kaka mila ba the viewers go my fee wocho na was from Miako culture. Oh, but Toma Tava me or Gaka me half yamu ruafiamu Bobo plan of you. Siana 2026 is actually one that will be in the history books for a very long time. Miako magazine team told the door goma. Miako protocol to ike wakpo amadrubo backla security no kata na mi ma enyo makata na me vie ko nyaba mia gbagba jamba miako bagba NPC o kata la Ghana wo mo bla bo to kata wo ta ala ba protocol team na no miashi wakpo amadru ganga mo kata gbona mi miako transportation team wo bunya ogbopom ikara komola airport I make sure whenever wa ako. Nyako excursion to maten DC vaga you can avoid Charlie DC. Akpo Nuganga Yucatan le DC, the capital of not only the America but actually of the world. DC has a lot to offer. The committee li hold the mawom happy miafa fundraising to hold the woman leba waho a sponsorship aro abina mi ahagabina a Siana kla as I ruge miala. Ta do na woji yima ala gbegbe maraka na ga na dogo mashama na ba ne mia wodo the abonyi gba ko do mi mi kata miele registration ala ba bi ento mama shama encourage mbedi na jagbagba na register fifia ga October next year June na register mo ko azadoro lo magbonya na mashama bede next year Kenya 2026 yenya America for 250 years old alaba azaganga ganwola jile DC area ma cho January kaka hava year December next year ta anu edodo menya ba a plenty kito na to bakaka next year June July fi anu ticket flama ba this year azaba duru tamijoba na register kaba na kpo ali na klotike na the fly ga na podomada di miako official airport ke miamu kogachi ya yenye BWI ta majima mako gbafanda da maha abenami na ba yakle tikiti be miako la airport ekola kaza agba na kpo tikita aba BWI ya ademiaji ala ba ali magbo na dugami miela na ba ide dalasa enyo pepepe gaka nima tão arrangement be minha culture fuma ala ba traffic que na fuma bana hotel ava adefuna minha ko dowo ga kecho BWI de mo 3 different ways really ke minha tan culture airport ava do hotel ata itami adopt a hotel airport maro ba wotan akpere minha nchi be minha komo ayi kaba aga tro kaba for the next batch ta ma adeji pona mo shama ba na register fia na jawo tikiti jiji dari di sibabanchi avalia alia zanlulu gaga tari na miakata mi register kaba kaka ba me ko mi jiba registration na mi wevo mashama register ye miatem akpugama awo sitting arrangement am mashama nyi mi anoni gidigidi ala kamali afi mi agara komo awunu yo miako numakata na hotel awakpo numagbona mi na dina dance aroko miakata miagara miako kente mako na yikuru ko nakpo number ko anoni miaro numero ahead of time na click ko anya number iji no ga na la ko na direct from aja no nye miakpo jijo ta registration ala ba bi ba machama na odoma ga tobo next year na January ru February na atam we gba ko we manya ba amo global fifia ko yo gocho Dallas ta ru hikavia mama da dam harako okay daga na piggy bank ma every month ko na ko 50 alo 100 na no madami ekpera na ko paycheck ko to 50 alo 100 na dama ala ba kaka December na roko na ko 269 ma na wo na registration na cham na regi afina kanu gazram ro re wo tikita popular ala ba bi into registration na nemia we kaba akpa na miako monu popo ma ana DC to no wako awo jajado adari no na plan na no easy na mshamata majiba madaji po na mshama wako numagbo na anu yakpom na nya a call member ye na le mojiba bugbe pa de yo sama na ire meeting ko encourage amashama na wo registration na questions are all sure na contact me alaba na mia akperenwo na ire website ekola mia kwa number so la fima ameyoko na nyaba na wombi na ko problem ko jagbagba na ire website FAQ sama na akpo ale na contact amare no okperenchi ta mia kwa gbapade do na mi gbare mia kwa jajira do mia kwa zandu do ye mo hobina mia kata mia va na mia doza wate adato na mia akpuga akpoba wo nyigba kodo akpena mi
akpa kaka VP1 ale mi nwa akpon me ama nya vie gbona jojogo gaka mi vavaga mi gbona mi akpakpagara mi anwu na mi atu bodukoi president madokuku wo register ho
ma register ho
oh akpa mi afima noga mi akata mi afima noga ofo Steve afiko to ofo Steve la afima
ala mute lo
ala muted
Marku malafia vale ke vice president nya gloma doko makpoba nya baga de matwa aje parking zire ka because nya chogbonye ila fuma afoso ka malaitari ko menyo baga ya baga makpom zire ka vale ki majagba dodo zire ka ha aka vivia fi ma ni nya Christmas award ha do doga no atona vitari yaba tama mko buma la pia yo ka madam vice president marco afunu guguado minyapa dokumije gome ya mi bavaga avano ni agbepadem nami ishia icho aleke wana oyido ye aleke miakata miakpashi miawe yeta mia adakpe manya brother now manyaba Eagle Beats but a great insight into 2026. Yeah, that very have VP1, you are on point. Washington all the way. That Vivian Sister AKPENE, please let our members know that fun is what? The fun is in our room. Amenyama, ayo. Boy. Over the fun is going to be in our room. That variable 2026. Okay. But Marco Ani, Yamanyana, Mr. President, and Yadela should be a VP1 and for Afinia take a quick break. Abazabia wire at the Nami. Mr. President, Nyaviara Galashua, because a Bligba, I love VP2 Bligba, but Fifia a Yapua, a Trovie, Fifia Siana Basi, a convention, a ma, a letter, but the Macunia Viadoli, a Baya Pop, Madam VP Vanupua.
Anya imabama copy nya agbliho yakama acted beraji inya the early registration. Aleha yevo glaba you do a forecast. Akpong he bonada. Ale amwo yimea. Na mi akpong yo kaka mi aba mi ado May June ma don he tapayo tana yiga zaba na a register fia amo kwa registration kaba ima oblo ye kpakpagara mi anu mi atan wo sitting arrangement bana amojani na va ai mi agbo suga mi kpara mi an ba nyana mi anya ba agbona alaba na agbona kam yo jajaro da mu akana la lavu gamava ya fina va glona mi be gbona ka ai fuda gana mi malo ai tototo daga anwoma ba doma hinyeta blogono ba magava ota ka fifia fie je mi aja ba je jajaro bubu aro wo vafa ta jagba 269 fifi life ya 269 ma it's early bird. It is for early bird. My who na be a register cover Gama 269 and I register cover ala bana chima gbamiangma ka onwo gbana vejiga ka je bami oha mia aga the cover maji baban mi atan accommodate o alo me who chima gbata na chima gbava ka o ka gbana vejiga da mara okuna mashama ba nya jagba nyawe na dodo nothing ano atapa. I think it's going to be quite an experience. This is not an exaggeration. It is going to be one of a kind, and you can see the trajectory. We're moving on, going upwards, and it's just going to be the same. Come Boston, it's going to be electrifying. So what you're seeing in Washington, D.C., and you're being heard, is being told, please listen and just do the need. All you have to do is just register. Register. Now register in a hokboga, matena hoga, hafi abe ye register. Register na boko. Now not the register hafako. Give me a blog about bonavava and yana ho. Matan waga the other way be a very ho adari ne vakboga afi ao. Nyega mao ye tough manchi right. Ye kuma copy fifia the marketing team and the PRO team, they are doing a fabulous job disseminating information and sending the information out. So please pay attention to that and visit the platforms and let's get this to be very successful. This is how we build the Everland. And maybe me have to call Achomiagbo Alehi Niebana no Namia Avokobai Wong Okata Ganyai. AKPENE.
Yo, Akpa, Mr. President. Madam VP, Maraku Fidelia, please, sister, the sitting at the dinner is my problem. Sitting needs to be done. If the sitting needs to be done, if the association can't sit together, she's from Novishi of New Jersey. Our number last this year, the Novishi Amashama was not able to sit together. Gaka about Washington, you found a way here. Most of you were able to sit together. So you do have an experience how that can be done. Eka yepa konyifa fa enyapa lakami wagado na association members out there na abaleke nemi one association challenger association presidents of Michana members oji jona bonu viada cover dena ni association challenger amade me te goma poga na association members are they may be able to sit together. If they can, then what do they need to do?
Yo, Akpa, for Steve, the registration kabanchi. No, the key to that is registering early. Nanya bano visitor 200 will register. And they've done this by, let's say, May ending. Yemye yida norma, yemye po reporter, yemye po 200 no vishi la fuma. We can even send a list to Sister Mati, but Sister Mati won't talk for. Na sita more the table, jina mina na kidora mina miya plug into. So this gives us time before September. Miya pun mo katango for all the 20 associations that we have at this time. Gakana miya toba miya registration August 1. Anuma furege. Ekweda ta. These are the reasons why we need to register early. Alabamia print a miapa registration report akaba. Nemiakata miata wonu ya for latest by registration mia wunu mia close a chapter June 30th. That gives us July, August. At least those 2 months miako ko doyo katango. Miako list tarora President Okata alaba war asita mashama the table diakirura mi. Kemia hami wonuma miekwi wore master list ajiko. Sitting now ever fine. Miakata miako jujo. Number 2, makparenchi, 2 things are very important. Mima registration adake hoga on site. Na toba yaba na yaura gbama afi yaba register bere ya mima ogo. Alaba aba de funamita. I'm a shaman na poto magbo, but you register. And we are really encouraging everybody to do it now. Maga tokrabo even junior grammar na time we fiako jagbana dielema. Alaba de ananaba do na ano easy. Maba to carry. Ahia ale afo willing hagbia anabana mi pom yakwa numbers gbadi mi akwa negotiation with all the vendors wo mi alokure gbapashiji kakene mi to next year May afima ba gbogbo na ndudu go la ba okay I'm 1,000 la shinya ga put price bu na next year ala bi mi to mi nya ba fifi anu sha no dadam reji mi ekira kakene magbini gbabo I'm 1,000 baba ga gba yo quota shina me ni wo contract reji Matan troga banam next year, but magaba makatro na madam yapa agajo. Tadi registration kabako nye nushanu ye solve na problem so kata. Tamiato marakuku mi pere mianchi na mia we no order. Ahianto avalia hotel kwanya alava viento. Mia disito next week already. Me mona mia vai a negotiate na overflow hotel. We are already a whole year out, Gaka. Ye gromala nami but this is totally nala this is the Wuhonazo. Mienya ba nemima ho second hotel that the body. Next year nima pogo. Tami arrangement bamwamko. Ala baby. Gaka ma agbonyaya. Never notice ba maro lide. Hona dinner only. Na register for banquet only. Ebana your hotel. Tokukura da share mari madanya maba akpo hotel vo kakara totoga nemye na full registration to vo afi na akpo hotel alabama miaji daga in any way with me akpo contract with the hotel abana dina ko vaga na lako aho hotel for 6 days so ekpera tajagbagba na tronuma na abo matri na full registration na adem yaji awu le mi akpo contract akpo hotel abu na register ba dina zako our hotel for 5 days me and now, me have a full registration. We're going to give them priority over that. I think me have a football. Ta me ato me jagba me register kaba. Eye kwenya nya ma magro. Akpa me awe bona dog.
Yo, akwa Madam VP. Ka emenya kwa imaba maganong donda donda ni Madam Vivian ni maba ko mun bakla po mancha ba ko mun ba ya ba no ya twa ba no duduma ma so ya dagbe fi dagbe memi dagbe di plan do afi memi dagbe go tro na ba ye na da dina olio never do
Mado planning.
I got trabajo, vamos, que nucake.
Steve. Steve, we've been doing this for a while, and data is driving us, or it's teaching us stuff. You might discuss it. I think we're going to be discussing this. A time is going to come. We're probably not going to be able to tolerate just the banquet because it's having effect on the contract you're signing. It's a very complicated thing. About a VP of Glena, never on a banquet, you could vagala. Why you sign contract here? Do ka ganami ya kpobo bi ya tan gama na alamia domain na banquet da dawama afanyimami and how long can we continue anu fayimanyim anu yim na mashama ba banquet ko vagela. Think about it that way. But mashama ba okay allo let's say 60% may over convention but mashama ba banquet ko vagela. We won't be able to organize a convention and get a banquet hall, because even if we will, then the banquet hall, the cost is going to be really high. A time is going to come, we're going to have a second look at that. The other thing I want to mention to Ameana Biaba, Stada Biaba, can they sit together? It is possible. Now you will registration awaga. Jagbana indicate ba a malanovici habobomalo alumala Atlanta habobo alumala DC. Alabana unkoja eja club la association adem. Akana we must select be la association more. And then you have sitting arrangements waga. Like me oga fia nyaba ejabana no novici alo nano Atlanta told me. Amo hanana ba adoya ni mama nyawo ta na registration awo ko follow process na la habobo ma bloba ila habobo ma mahoka tamala ba habobo mo ni list majim ya zagba na or ado habobo lo alo agara habobo yo li ho lo gbo wo garam akba.
Yo, Mr. President. Yenya ba na jibi ano ina myakwe ba malaha bobo mo. Kaka Echo, New Jersey, for example. Ye nyaba no vishito yigesa. You can add during the association section ma atwa add no hono kata wala no vishima. Just by high no vishima so that you have the opportunity are not easier for sorting. Now you can be added to the novishi group na to ano nyikle nia hollow ha. Yo Fidelia, thanks for your response so much. Appreciated. I have a wonderful president who will definitely do that. Thanks, Damatima Blomole. Ani Musenge ba nyatefelo amaroba dinner oli amaro hogbreneba you are a picnic oli. Avato a Thursday and about a picnic ya igala. $20 or charge ma alona de ma. Yeah, Madam VP, Marco will have to take a program note very quickly. Madam VP. I know the kai no for them in the past. Yenya ba amono bomba na yuba register kaba yena ye yaba troye yomatemba de leke gomada liba you atwa court refund America. Can you assure them ni na aba John and nama you atwa Paul boy?
Oh yes. Atama I won't win. I cancel on your a job. But nana jokta matamba bagoa. Na I cancel 30 days before the convention. Ahoga. Gakala important ba machamana said we refund ya hogana la. mere processing fee adagama alaba processing fee amava na mi agbo agomenya bana ayide ma the processing fee magoma registration na aiga ko credit card lo alo debit card ahafala online agama na kana mi 269 amava na mi agbo a company ka ho credit card ma a processing afi agaro mi agbo woda na wo fee lama tami wo gachoga no back gaka a fee ma digbe maro mi agbo ta nyere gama alba manya gabu gwara ko nya funyo gaka mi jiba mi ada mana ma shama ba na cancel by August 3rd ta cancellation date time August 3rd alaba conventional government jega September 3rd nanya ba na register gba ye nana job na ba ya cancel by August 3rd 2026 ahowo registration fee alaba mi ada processing fee alama manya gabu gwara ko no yenya 2.9% plus 30 cents yere ga mi alalama it comes to about maybe $7 or something alaba mi acho mamia ano alaba yenya ga cover do mi agbo a fee my like the processing company agbo he can have a strike you will get your refund minus the processing fee akpa
Yo, Akpe, Madam Vice President. If you are the committee, we are a whole year away. In the cost of time, amiga babaga alo ni miaba bepanda lawa over baga waba no miadoma ye miajiro nyoma. Ita America miga vona questions are the la show picnic amu ye mas picnic. Muzenge mabe ya convention are the questions are la show baby abiacho convention I want my tembi or the Marakuma Gapon Gamali Mienta mi quale Madam VP yeba Aleko Zada and Young it over baga it's a whole thing over this is a movement it's a whole thing over whoever no nya but what time for me have a new vice president and a new PRO, however, we are taking it to a different height. Siana media, they may have so many programs. So me were warm, Friday, image and Amiapa one or government. Friday, I may have now Miapa a jazz show. I can be on up African jazz and traditional music panorama. Miafoga for Lawrence Dagaduma Wenyega. Akonahama Bananami every Friday will throw from 8 p.m. but Saturday 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Kanemi cho afima afiragbe utra kanemi get a memiragbe gia memiragbe ndikani over you are didamavie because both of them are all like Dallas. Yenye miaba motivational speaker Sarah Bakle miaba host Miss Dale Ola is near Dallas. We are didamavie. Otherwise, our call health and wellness hub apanami in Dikani. Kaka we are choles ya jikwake and bakle miaba newest PRO. Kemia ha miaba hoshi. Na miako Ceana Central. I could make a date low afia and yao jogali. I like that you don't want to mix any of the show. I cannot mix a show had it. Marco, just go on to our YouTube channel and then you can catch up on all the exciting news coming on at Ceana Central Talk Show every Saturday. Kakamia choles ya jikwa ke miadaga agbedum lafia like authentic mama ava vakpede miango no miadome. Masasamba majo hadako. If ya mama lemia domea. Kaka majo hadako aga agbadum lafia enaba mi pom le kajo gaka aba majijiga fu ikata toga ide gana kwa miano ye kwa nkose iha abaho ya alko dunenyo bobobo show akoko abanami kaka habi acho le esyaji kwa aka miva miasro bogbe yenye danami Dr. Wonyo Mama Vero Eposaras Bakle da enyonam wako mipa miasro mi kwale ke ni Empress Mawusi days or yona mi afio no va no strom lalo afio va no right mi amiba na mi akata miasro ba kana mi gada koshira gba ye mi adaga mala mi adoma egba va kwede mi anu aleke gbegbe va hoji na mi for about 2 months and ye mi va kwede mi anu yenye da niko ya ko agriculture akoko banama actually kegbona Mr. President is doing a double duty abna aga afuma noga ple da niko niko laba actually ita na miss president ba yobugbawa na actually be ya aji dictionary ada dia kameraku na I tune in na yaba a big program so kata obi akona kobena mia no aga ko adongunami le African culture echo akpe kakeminya ba nado ala domia ye naba gma ani minya ba Siana ya ejivage alaka yeta kama ya maga hiam ya gada pala ke ni ke ko hia ko nya ba ejaba na wo over registration kuna yide www.siana2026.org never over registration akoka ha kpoga ishideka eta markuna ajagba na wo kama kaba Mr. President Mr. President Ponucho Mianoviado ola UK yenye Mianoviado ola UK yenye Volta Club to ola Sheffield your 10th anniversary duge in September next week Saturday yeah over a 10th anniversary doom okpemi miagbagba jege Siana media miagbagba jege ba miatwa akọwọ ma apana ami Chafuma Manchester which is in October 11th Manchester Tohawo inauguration one the Ewe group of Manchester Ewe group Tohawo inauguration one on October 11th itami kamaha akoga panami yenye wanaoka le etwama na mi trova miracle miasa miapo one video ada wana mi trova na Mr. President bakle Madam VP no anami over a closing remarks akpa na milo Mr. Ragava Fifilai even lockdown okay.
Welcome to Ceana TV. You are watching from Ceana Central, hosted by Steve and Empress Mawusi. Ceana, helping build Everland.
We want to raise funds and help the poor, the needy back in the Everland. We build projects, bridges, hospitals, schools, nurses' quarters to help the very poor in the villages that are not accessible. So we invite all of you, everyone to be part of Ceana 2026 in the capital, Washington, D.C. So thank you all. Continue to have fun. I'm going to give you all flyers for Ceana 2026.
Yo, akpa Madam Vice President. Oba Atlanta ma gava aboblu dome ni angu na magbagba menyama do you have our ni a conference with ni afo wili yo klo ide Ghana First alo be have po ni jedu bile ambule gbagla dia
She's on fire. She's on fire.
Atlanta Ghana First organizers also me ankota wo invitation na yimie yiba go se na mata ala ba mi ayire do na oji anobubu do mi akoto na onchi akpa
ya ile do jile do waja wada Empress Marco a question ada galina biya wa fi wa anami over closing remarks
Untonya na wavivi ma za dodomre kopoto ale yima kamiana wo omono wo global closing remarks so miga wana koga yiji next week ami akpoba maybe what agava alo alo yiko will work with them na wagaba because there are so many questions ka wote the shadow blogger ba oba dadio le kavia me fun mi akpale mi na wonu dadio dam kavia me raka Tafifi life here the ladies first day Miana floor VP1 no nami equal closing remark from then President Ananami equal closing remark. VP1 over to you. Thank you.
AKPENE mama saduji afo Steve AKPENE mi ba mi na mi mo no popo agba mi aba de nya umana mi apa protocol planu pala kata kwanya salao ba mi ade mi apa Siana 2026 ya hagbona mi akata na amashama no nya nu ye jojo over ye vodo ye fugbare ba a word to the wise is enough me man ala ba mi anto mi no glombo over a word to the wise is in the north. Okay. Mie glo nu shanu cho mia kwase na 2026 emchi alaba mie gbe na mashama ale wo hia ba na register kabata amashama na kunyama wa wuto alaba biento abalia ha oba abruto we no loro domba agrobeso afi anopa mema alaba mianto agomenya ba na for 5 bige ko ndi mana za bugba ale bugba jadide na yanya ba kaka wo na tro anu ya bibiga alagbagba ale mia jabublu dodore Siana 2026 nti a won to makaraji ba sasala na masam ho ba manya bi jojo gala DC cho September 3 ma ta amashama na choro do ya wona mia wo ko jiba foto ato ya ri manya amaraka foto mia kata review fodoi mia review nyere kama fo ba mia ko gamea abanigba ko gamea but we are very proud people. Oba no jatu but wono mi ayomba number 9 cha. I know your number 9 ma wo your name in a sarcastic way. Alaba in a way that make you feel but we are probably the last one, but no, that's not what it means. It tells about the beauty of the Ewe women and more importantly now to me the beauty of the Ewe people and the Ewe land. That is nyakata micho miatu aglo rafi miachonchi. The Minya Balanto, Nemia to Mia the do, Tasiana Viaro Neba, I'm a shama. Now I plug into Siana, Nemiako, but Nibakodo. Ta Akpana Yasalao, Akpena Nupolao, but Mia Vagba we will know merely po, Alea for Steve Glee, a sister Maushi Hagliko, the Maudi Amiga Totrogava, Avado, Babiaunchi, Kudamiapa Wanaunchi na Siena 2026. Jawagbana Nai. www.ceana2026.org. Then I will new labor now. Yenye registration. AKPENE.
Thank you, VP1. AKPENE on our invitation cover Miapo program Siana Central. Always la dojile always dom ha. Bagbajamunto. I'm very, very proud of you, and I am really, really inspired by your spirit. AKPENE lo nkakano. If you are over to President William KUMAH, Madokuku Nami o closing remark na miako wana akova no pe akpe.
AKPENE sister mama Seluji la afostim. AKPENE mi apa mi komi arokio savo ba memory da mi vana awudoya. That spirit, I think, need to be in all of us. Having a great idea alone isn't enough to achieve success. I think we have brilliant ideas all over the place. But teamwork, if we have a teamwork, that will make the dream work. This has to be a teamwork of all of us, from Atlanta to Mississippi, to Washington, D.C., to Toronto, from Quebec to every corner that we find of us. That we need you all on hand. We need you to come and help us make this convention a success and make the Everland story to be a success. Ema mi glevai na po no viara la fiara o dohogba o di hogbato alaba hogbato. I think we have a unique feature. Na po hogbato no majeshu be meha na cha no number 9 na po number 9 ni That when a over feature, so it's African, it's Ewe, Dobogane, and through conversation, no la haboboma, nano agare haboboma. Habobo, Imam Glovai, we're going to have to work hard to strengthen the local organizations, and that is going to help us to build Ceana to higher heights. And that is also in the program we're going to be working on. But eminently before us is 2026. I think the Vice President has done a fabulous job giving us a roadmap as to how we can achieve success. Registration. Early registration is going to get us there. If you have any questions, please let us know the information to reach us. If you can reach us, get to Siana Media, you will certainly be able to reach us. The PRO is there. Reach out to the PRO. Reach out to anybody you find who speaks Ewe, and they will get to us. Future Life, when you Google my name or you Google, yes, you will see Siana somewhere around my name. Now Google PRO, Nanama, now great them about for Steve in Google, it comes up Siana. So the information is all over the place. But help us make this journey and story a success. Benami, I'm your way whenever the order, I'm your way the home. Na akukula kwa to ndia nyaba miawe ma akpadam na milo akpanami.
Yo, Mr. President, akpe na uha bakle Madam VP1 akpe manya brother na mi pa ncha komi bocho Dallas. Yeah, the temyangu because mi apa campaign series apuka mi va ide Dallas ka big bo doga kalango na mi amanya ba mi alo domo mileji indi kle zakata gakayemi ayomi mi choda miangu eta miada akpe manya brother na mi ba egba mi jo nyareka lo vado ma ya ko mi je gomea eta enyagadoli ye ona minyaba yoga to trogava isha yike mi hia alo isha yiko hia mi kwa ko mi ayoga na nyade lioba yoana mi ajro mo kwa ka obona blogger and na mi eta miada akpe manya brother now. And once again congratulations on your elections as well. Yeah, maga komo popo ya maga dakpe na me shame ke no miangu egba mi wo wona ye wona ejet the je ye wona nyawo ma ya mocho kaka Nigeria ple Ghana ple tepo UK miakata mi le miadoma nyaba mi have a special guest adele miadoma and mi akpom from UK ma leke gbegbe onkulam dan de share de mu akpa na mi ame ko cho Germany akpa na mi nyata akpa na me share ma next week we got to trogaba mi agide wana ji aka mi kan ngloba ba echo Nikova assure hey Kenya Agriculture. Mr. President will be on there again and would bring you so many information. Please keep it locked in here and continue to watch Siana Central. And Konyanya of Steve Maraku, Namiga Sanyanko after this, I come Maklami, Kamako Masid to Mama Sadiji. Now what take us? Akpena Nyakomi next week, same time, same place. Mama Sadiji, please take us home.
Akpa for Steve. Miato of our Minamicho. The cow weapon goya. If I vaejo. Miava the Nibafon goya. A kamiakata amabu barakamo organamiu. Miantoe aliji blagger. Elabana amantoma yuifa klaquiba akloko. Eye kuklo hode makpanu no kuklo. Eyata duma vinyanya de. Yi konya anuve vie omo honala amashio atodo lao planu polao agba to han de mi akwe serafia kana koklo kwa to chondi de mi anyaba anya Empress Mawusi Mama Saduji tugbazuku anya kla afo Steve de miawe akpedam nami madokuku mi no nyinwe next week de memiragba mi agakpe. Bye Inamilo.
God have mercy upon us. God have mercy upon us.